Or chia basil, good tidings. I still gotta even go to the bathroom. I'm just click-clacking right now. Trying to start the stream on time. Oh, God. All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I'm gonna be back. Oh, folks, we're gaming. His bladder is empty and his mind is unperturbed. Beaky, thank you for the 44 months. Holy moly, thank you so much. That is obscenely kind. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank you for the we gotta update that gif of me. I don't know, man. It was a long time ago. Rovizio Gravy, good tidings. Bob's Gaming, good tidings. Lolbet, good tidings. Mozart's Goats, good tidings. Tuesday, good tidings. Fluffy Nelson, good tidings. Valkyrie Light, good tidings. Chewy, good tidings. Lolbet, I'm not gonna give you a second good tidings. Otherwise, the whole good tidings economy would be fucking implode on itself. Didn't need to swear there. Icon, good tidings. Hedgehogs, good tidings. Valkyrie Light, thank you for the 11 months. Thank you. That is very, very kind. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Life Cereal, good tidings. Happy wet day week, eclipse day, etc. Thank you. Happy Minecraft Monday. All my tidings gone. Hey, my apes know, my kids know me as this ape, okay? Kale the noise. Thank you for the 5 months. Happy Eclipse Day to you as well. Oh boy. Thank you. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you. Charity Legion, good tidings. Cheeky Dumpling 4, hello. Uwu, oh whoa to you and yours. Jelly Star, good tidings. Buzz Janels, good tidings. Girl Luigi, good tidings. Alright, here we go. I mean, we gotta get this show on the road. Well, I'm just gonna click clack a little bit. Just do some dot my I's and cross my T's. What's up, Ohio 10s? Damn, Ohio catching some strays here today. They can't even see the moon's over the sun right now. Yo, can I get a 1 in chat if you looked at the eclipse at all? Me, I didn't need to. Why? Because my future's already bright enough. Wait, hang on. The eclipse makes things darker. What the hell? No, Kale the noise. You can't even joke about that, cause you get. Hey, why are you saying that to valuable members of this community, huh? I'm just talking about you. Talking about yourself. Did you figure out the OBS recording with the Windows client? Charity Legion, it does work now. But I do a very specific type of Windows capture. I'm not sure what I do, but if you're looking to stream a little MJS, Michael Jackson Sings, hit me up in the Discord. I'll give you the keys to the kingdom. I looked at the Eclipse through NASA's stream because it was ultra cloudy here. You're telling me I gotta compete with NASA for Twitch Primes? Are you joking right now? Hang on. All right, we gotta get this show on the road. Let's get this guy in front of a crowd real quick. All right, here we go. Some of the alerts are gonna play again, but Scale the noise again. I don't mind thanking people twice. Are you joking me? Good tidings twice would actually implode the GTE, the good tidings economy, but certainly not the TY economy. Of course not. Of course not. I looked at the eclipse through welding glass. Y'all got welding glass just lying around? My ass is glass, by the way. All right, hang on. Give me a second. Welcome to Mahjong Mondays. My name's Yusung. The only thing I'm allergic to is having a bad time. I don't know how to explain that to people, okay? I don't know how to explain that to people. If this is your first stream, Parthenex, good tidings. Is that an intro ironic? Oh, absolutely. Do I like doing it? Yeah, because the intro makes the stream sound more official. I gotta find a better intro. Hey, my name's Yusung. Welcome to the stream. Satisfaction guaranteed. No, I can't promise that at all. I've heard some of the jokes that I've said. Are you kidding me? Anyway, the only thing I'm allergic to is having a bad time. Welcome back to Mahjong Mondays. Let's get the Channel Points Casino dealing and wheeling before we get into the Jade Room. 2 minutes on the shot clock right now. Call me an extremely forgetful NBA referee. Putting 2 minutes on the damn shot clock. What's going on here, huh? Red Bull, good tidings, good tidings. I think it's a solid intro. It's not bad, right? It gets the people pumped. It gets the people pumped. Oh, what? And there's like, there's a whole story in that statement. Like, hi, my name's Yusung. The only thing I'm allergic to, he's allergic to something? Oh, what is he allergic to? Is having a bad time. I'm in for a good time. Tampon, good tidings. Thank you for the 14 months. That is very, very kind of you. Thank you, thank you. What am I sipping today? Konana, good tidings. Look at this. Is it a irresponsible amount of whiskey? No, it's a great amount of barley tea, which I have said on stream before tastes like chocolate milk, chalky milk, if you will. And boy, oh boy, does this taste like chocolate milk. Genuinely, you think I'm being like silly right now? I'm not being silly. I'm being 100% serious, okay? Barley tea tastes like chocolate milk. No, I will not be accepting questions at this time because guess what? Beth's roommate also had some of this barley tea when we were hanging out this past weekend. She also thought it tasted like chocolate milk. Al Boylan fan, that's the twisted thing. I'm not being silly right now. ZY Oxygen, good tidings. Jason Man, good tidings. Let's get into the Jade Room. I got a lot of things to tell you today. I even wrote them down on my cellular telephone so I didn't forget a single one of my little topics, okay? Here we freaking go. Run the clock. Folks, Beth and I went to the zoo again. We've gone to the same zoo, the San Diego Zoo, twice in a span of 2 months. Once because we wanted to go, just as a fun little date, right? Just a fun little activity for us to do, see some animals, walk around, buy a silly little capybara hat as a souvenir. We did all that. And by the way, the capybara hat looks awesome. It's Beth's hat. She lets me wear it sometimes. This time we went back because Beth's mom heard about our awesome. Can we please load into the game? The YouTube viewers are going to be very confused. Usually I do the intro and then we load into the game and then we're dealing and wheeling. It's a little bit awkward, but it's nothing like an entertainer of my caliber can't handle. Sweats profusely from every single crevice in my body. This time we went back because Beth's mom had a birthday, happens once a year, and we went back because she wanted to go. And of course we're going to accompany them to the zoo. Several things happened. I'm going to start you off. This is a horrible YouTube video. Okay, thank God. We finally got into the game. I'm going to start you off with a hot one, okay? Call me Sean Evans. Left Lord DC'd. Oh, it's going to be one of those. Am I going to have to retell all of these damn stories so that the YouTube video... I'm not going to. I'm absolutely not going to. We're cheating. We're pawning. We're cheating. Call my chi one more time. I mean, this is a great position to be in, folks. I don't really know what I'm supposed to discard at this point, but hey, I'll take it. I mean, could even throw away the 9 of bamboo, but that seems a little silly at a time like this. We went to the zoo. Hey, what do you think is more entertaining at the zoo? Looking at the animals or looking at the children that are around? I'll give you a hint. It's the children. Animals just lie around and munch on the hay that they're given, okay? But children are freaking weird at the zoo, okay? We went to the zoo. There was a small boy that we were walking behind, and he literally, and that's why we switched to the East one, by the way. We're just slurping on White Lord's juice right now. There was a small boy in front of us who I swear to God, he would walk 3 steps, do a cartwheel, and then like walk 3 more steps and do a cartwheel. Now, he was with a group of 2 other small children. One of those other small children did a cartwheel like once, you know what I mean? And she was very good at the cartwheel. And Beth and I, you know, we headcanoned it in our minds afterwards, and we were like, oh, okay, I think she was the more experienced cartwheeler, and he had just learned how to do a cartwheel. And so he's doing cartwheels over and over and over. Left Lord returns, thank goodness. We all struggle with McDonald's Wi-Fi. Oh, no, it's no problem that it ruined the intro to my YouTube video. Oh, no, it's okay. People watching is a sport. This kid was giving 10s, okay? He was cartwheeling, and it was so funny that for the rest of the day, it was so like genuinely random. Like we're playing Club Penguin, you know, hee LFMAO, I am to Penguin of Doom, Rafflecopter. But it was so funny that for the rest of the day, I would just do this to Beth, like at random intervals, being like, and now, like, you gotta keep your significant other on their toes. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I can't really do a cartwheel. Can I get a temperature check in this chat? I genuinely cannot do a cartwheel. Can I get a 1 in chat if you're confident about your cartwheel? I just want to see if this is like a common thing that, you know, that happens with other people. A lot of 2s, not a lot of people confident in their cartwheels. Mahjong Jen, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. If you got it, you gotta flaunt it. Doing a cartwheel is cool. But anyway, this kid was going off with the cartwheels. No regard for other people's space, by the way. And that's the thing about, oh no, another door. No! I had to though, you know what I mean? I had to do it to him. At least we only deal into a one on hand. I had to go for the gold. I'm gonna show up at the Olympics. I'm satisfied with bronze. No, going home with the gold. Get rich or die trying. You know what I mean? Trying to sneak away that 3 of characters is a dangerous tile before things got a little too hot and heavy. Kids were just pressed up against the glass the whole time. You know what I mean? You go to the reptile exhibit, there's a child that's breathing, creating fog on the glass. You're like, you know what? They're living their best life. I can't even do anything about that. And here's the thing about going to the zoo as an adult, right? I felt really, really out of place. Maybe a pure straight here, right? I would usually get rid of this, but maybe pure straight here? I don't know. Doesn't seem that good, but the rest of our head is really bad, actually. We can accept the Dora, which is the only good thing. Anyway, going to the zoo as an adult is a weird experience for me. It's very, very difficult because, for example, when I'm leaning against the railing and I'm looking at monkeys, for example, dude, there are a lot of monkeys touching themselves. I don't know. I don't know a polite way to say this. Okay, there were a lot of monkeys touching themselves, and also we saw a bear that was lying on its back. That was also just. How do I want to say this? I don't want to say this politely. Just going to town, solo mode. Okay, me every day of the week. From ages 13 through now, okay? But anyway, if a kid wanted to, this is a horrible transition, but if we were looking at the monkeys doing something normal, like we saw a monkey that was very, very sleepy. It was the cutest thing I've ever seen. The monkey was like yawning, like, ah, and like, just like lying down on a little branch. If a kid behind me is like, look, a monkey, I no longer feel good about standing where I'm standing. Does that make sense? I'm like, there is a right and wrong in the universe. And the right thing to do is to back up so that this child who has never experienced this joy before can see the effing animal that we're looking at. The wrong thing to do is to continue blocking the child like, hey, I was here first. I waited in line at the railing. So the whole time at the zoo, I was like, oh, I mean, come on, what am I gonna do here? Let's just let the kids look at the monkeys. So I didn't get to see a lot of the animals. I'm gonna get up in a kid's face and be like, what, so what? I'm gonna box him out like I'm the freaking Pistons going for a rebound under the net. No, dude, you let the kids see the animals. It's hard being an adult at the zoo. Astrel, good tidings. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I talked a big game about this, but oh, hang on. What do I even throw here? What do I even Henry David throw here? This hand is like good is the problem. You know what I mean? This hand is like is like beef good enough. All the 6s are gone. I can maybe fold like this. Get rid of the 7-8, still go for Tanya. All right. If they get it, they get it. I talked a big game at the zoo, right? I was going to bring my Pokemon Go auto catcher. I was, it's kind of like, why is this the comparison? It's kind of like, why is this stream so NSFW, but my mind is going there, so I'm just going to do it. It's kind of like, it's kind of like wearing a device that vibrates in public. Oh, we're just going to say it. And it's like, oh, nobody else knows but me. And the person that's like controlling this is the worst stream I've ever done. But anyways, I took my Pokemon Go auto catcher to the zoo. And what I'm trying to say is, if we can all calm down, what I'm trying to say is, like, it was my sexy secret that I had at the zoo, if that makes any sense. Hang on, 5-6. I don't know even remotely what I throw right now. What I Henry David throw right now. Surely oh Christ. I mean, I love don't get me wrong. I'm a little gremlin. I love the idea of going for Tanya. I think maybe throwing this was better, but eesh, this is a difficult situation. I think the 6 is gone and I think the 8 is gone. I mean, that's so weirdo, but there's no way I'm getting rid of the 5, right? 5 is Red 5 Dora. Astrel, thanks for the kind words. I'm sorry I had to join on this stream. SHPP, good tidings. But I was gonna be like, I was gonna show up at the zoo. On the surface, it was like, oh, I'm here to hang out with family, right? To have a good time, to see the animals. But my sexy little secret was that the whole time I was gonna be catching Pokemon. There's no service at the zoo. There's no service anywhere in the zoo. I also think that I uncovered like a little bit of a conspiracy. Could have gone for the pure straight, but come on, what are we gonna do there? I think that I uncovered a little bit of a conspiracy because constantly my phone was showing 3 or 4 bars, but it was unable to load anything. Gmail, Pokemon Go, nothing. So my entire plan kind of fell into pieces. I could no longer play Pokemon Go in secret. What I had to do was eye roll, enjoy my time at the zoo, and look at the animals. I know. It's like, hey, if you want to say, can I get a 1 in chat if you want to just express your general condolences? I'll take some general condolences here. Another weird thing happened to me at the zoo, okay? Another weird thing happened to me at the zoo. This is bad. What I'm doing here is bad, but now I'm like, I'm sipping on that. I'm drunk. I'm drunk at the wheel. Are you kidding me? Why am I going so hard for Tanya? Really? It's gonna be one of these. A little 5, 6, 7 Sonchokes, Dora, Red 5. I mean, I'm okay with that. I would have been so pissed, Girl Luigi. The fact that I had to actually touch grass, aka touch hay or whatever, so genuinely disappointing. Leave a 1-star review. The pandas, they don't do nothing. I don't even know if there were pandas there, but and there was no service, and I couldn't play Pokemon Go, which is honestly very insulting, because I'd go for this, by the way, because there's so many Pokestops there. You want me to play Pokemon Go, don't you? You know? Anyway, this is the most risque NSFW video that I've ever created. Another weird thing happened to me at the zoo. I go up to every animal at every exhibit, and it's gonna sound like this is a controlled behavior, but it's not. I go up to every single animal at the zoo and I mean, I'm not folding that hand. Tanya, red 5, Dora, I'm not folding that hand. I think this is the price of this is the cost of doing business. I'm okay with that. I go up to every single animal and a hello spills out of my soul. Like if I see a cute bear, hello. See a cute monkey, hello. You busy? I'm just talking to the animals. I'm yapping away, okay? Sakma, good tidings. Is that a ligma? If you're a cop, you have to tell us. I shouldn't have thrown that away, dude. The door is the 3 of characters. Welcome, good tidings. Anyway, I say hello to all the animals. I said hello to one of them, and the guy next to me, who I did not know, a stranger. I was like, hello, and then the elderly man next to me went, hello, hello, like the Beatles song. And I just like looked at Beth afterwards, and she looked at me, and my jaw was agape. Like I joke around, right? But I need your consent to joke around. You know what I mean? I need the social environment to be one such that joking around is acceptable. You did not have my permission to interject with your bit during my day, stranger. It was wild. It was wild. I met Ringo at the zoo. That was weird. That was weird. Also, we saw, this was a pretty rare occurrence, I think. I don't know if this is true, if this is false. Hang on. I think I throw this and this. I don't know. 3 pairs with an open hand. Dana Chiba in Richie Book 1 would never steer me wrong, right? 3 pairs for an open hand, no album out. I think this is an okay schmoove to do. Do I secretly wish that I had my 5-6-6 shape here? Oh, absolutely. But I had no guarantee that I was going to draw into another pair, right? Zanov, good tidings. We saw the polar bears. They looked like, you know, they're supposed to be white, but they looked like a little dirty, like they haven't showered in a while. Look, I'm not complaining, right? It was cool to see the polar bears, but we didn't get to see the polar bears last time. And it was empty for a while, and the polar bears like came out after a long time. And what they did was like they just walked around their enclosure. Obviously, everyone was foaming at the mouth for them to like, you know, do a little bit of swimming, right? But they just did a lap around the grass and then went right back into like the, you know, every zoo enclosure like has like a backstage area where the animals are like fed and where they, you know, see the vet and stuff. I mean, I don't know what goes on back there, but I can only assume that they're you know, gonna go see the vet or something back there. They went right back in there. It was cool to see the okay, they're in Tenpai, I'm in Tenpai. It's a metaphysical battle. It's a duel to the death right now. What do I want to see? 6 of bamboo would be nice. Our winning tile would be nice as well. Hold these L's, bozo. So but polar bears are cool. I also we also saw some weird frogs there, and I hate to offend anyone here. I genuinely hate to offend anyone here, but like if frogs are your favorite animal, turn the stream off right now. I think frogs are freaking weird, dude. We saw a frog that was like light blue. It was like an Adobe Photoshop ad. You know what I mean? Like the frog was so vibrant of a color. I thought I was like, I thought I was getting like watching a YouTube ad for the Adobe suite. Like, oh, bring your dreams to life with it. Nah, dude. Take your photography to the next level. Nah, dude. Frogs are so weird. It moved a little, like, and I was, like, I genuinely could not do it. And I am open-minded about nature in general. I'm like, oh yeah, everything's, you know, got its time. It's all part of the healthy ecosystem. I'm an adult. I can rationalize that all animals are important for a functioning ecosystem. Can't do frogs. Oh, cannot do frogs. Absolutely not. Kermit? I mean, Kermit's not slimy. You know what I mean? Hey, if I'm afraid of slimy things, I guess I better stay away from Capitol Hill. Ghost Punk? Thank you for the 10 months. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. If everyone in this chat donated one Han each, we could have a quadruple Yakuman right now. Ghost Punk, did you just come in here, an appropriate of nothing, subscribe for 10 months, and drop a Wikipedia donation ad, mahjong joke on everyone? Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. That's very, very kind. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, I want Richie Pinfu. Give me the 2 of circles and free my soul. Methamphetamines to good tidings. That's a weird thing to say out loud, but welcome, Ian Taylor Ward. Good tidings, by the way. Welcome, welcome. That's basically all my zoo anecdotes. I know we didn't have a lot of time, but some fun things that we also did. I mean, those are my anecdotes. I can tell you some other factoids at the zoo, right? Some other factoids at the zoo. We got kettle corn. Was it priced at an extortionary rate? Yes, absolutely. Was it very, very yummy on a tiring day where we were walking around a lot? Oh, absolutely. Beth and I shared a bucket of kettle corn. We also shared a frozen banana. We kind of went wet and wild. Sorry. But it's just true. We kind of went wet and wild with the snacks. We got a frozen banana and we got a bucket of kettle corn. It was simply sublime. Okay, a Chrysler dealer, Richie Ipatsu Sumo. This is at least 3 Han. Please. Oh, it's Sanshoku. Oh, it's over. It's genuinely over. Oh, it's over. Oh, it's over, man. Oh. All right. Well, Crosslart's now become the player to beat. Very, very, very unfortunate. Kettle corn was great. Frozen banana was great. Again, I noticed again at the zoo how there's alcohol everywhere. And also, I don't understand this, but some people, and I'm not trying to like, you know, fashion police anyone, right? I'm not trying to fashion police anyone, but some people go to the zoo as if they're going to a rave. Like genuinely, like the fashion choices were just very odd. I did not expect people to be like decked out in, you know, like they're going to a party. But I suppose with all that alcohol in the mix, all these fun little snacks and such in the environment, people are gonna get a little loose. People are gonna blame it on the juice. I did not have a single drop of alcohol though. Still had a great time. Unfortunately, I had to get a Dasani water. Could have been better, but other than that, food was generally okay. I have to tell you a story, okay? I have to tell you a story about the night before, where I don't know how to tell you this story, but I do need to tell you this story. I'll foreshadow it this way. Antonius, good tidings. Giant Robosloth, good tidings. This is the most I felt like a piece of shit in my entire life, okay? It's the most I felt like a POS in my entire life. So far. I'm gonna make use of the door. Country boys make use of the door, okay? Just lock that in Balatro style. This is the worst I've felt about myself in quite some time. I believe I've said this all already, but I don't know. Yeah, 3 is gone. I mean, we can accept the 6 and the 8. That's not even that bad. The night before, or we woke up before going to the zoo, and I saw that Beth had not charged her phone. And Beth often, and if she's watching this stream, say this affectionately, Beth often does not charge her phone. And we'll be hanging out, and it'll be like 2 p.m., and it's like low battery. It's like 5% battery. And I'm like, as someone who is like an anxious Andy, right? I like to be prepared for the situation. My phone is usually at a healthy level of battery because I charge my phone at night. Anyway, woke up. We're going to the zoo. It's a day where you definitely need your phone to be full or close to it, right? And we're gonna play some Pokemon Go. It's certainly a drain on the battery. And so I saw that Beth's phone wasn't charged from the night before. And sometimes I like to say jokingly, even though we are not married, like, my wife. Like, so I said, my wife. She doesn't charge her phone. And then Beth turned to me and said, yes, because I forgot to charge it last night because I fell asleep holding you. It's the most I felt like a piece of shit in my entire life. It was the worst I felt about myself in my entire life. I apologized. I apologized. We got and you know, and we charged it that day. Guess what? It was fine. Camila, welcome to the stream. Good tidings. Coming in on a wholesome story. I thought people were gonna be more lamowing rather than I mean, this is great news for us. Look, it's not good for us in the sense that a crossroads going off. Dealing into Sanshoku again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It's not good, but Tony the Tiger voice, it's great because now we can get second place very, very easily, okay? So these are just some stories from the zoo weekend. We also learned this very funny thing that Beth's dad does, which is when Beth's mom is driving, Beth's dad will, and I say this super, super affectionately. If they're watching right now, thank you so much for a lovely weekend at the zoo, for hosting us. I genuinely had a great time. I cannot wait to be in your company again. But Beth's dad sometimes will go like, look at that, and his arm will just like go right across her Beth's mom's face. It's a very funny thing that happens. It's dangerous. It's absolutely dangerous, but it's a very funny thing to do. Not on purpose, and you shouldn't do it as a bit. Don't get me wrong. The bit monster inside of me, because, you know, something of a world-class comedian. The bit monster inside of me, as soon as I saw that, was like, I'm going to do that to Beth. But then I thought to myself, you know what, you sung? Maybe you want to live. And so I'm not going to do it to Beth unless we're parked somewhere, in which case, covering up someone's eyes by going, look at that. Very funny thing to do. Very funny thing to do. And I have one last anecdote, okay? I've been ripping through my anecdotes. Hopefully you've enjoyed Yusung's story hour, YSH. Can I get a 1 in chat if your soul feels a little tickled? If the nourishment of the human heart has been completed. If it's you know, if we're munching on chicken soup for the soul. The last thing that we did was after the zoo, we went to Tapa's restaurant, okay? But we went as a group of 9. And the thing about going to a Tapa's restaurant, where it's not like you get a bunch of big plates, like each person gets their entree. It's a bunch of small plates to share. The thing about ordering tapas as a group of 9 is that very quickly, by the way, I'm gonna chi this. Lord, tell me how to say chi to this. I have to, this hand can kill another human being. I think I have. Full flush 3 Dora, 5 plus 3 is 8 Han. Oh, this is a Baimon? This is legit a Baimon? Oh, but it's so spicy. Is this the kiss of death? Huh? A lot of the 7s are gone. No one can have a 7-8, but you can still have a 4-5. Oh, and you can still have the red 5 of circles as well. Oh, Lord, tell me how to say no to this. I don't know how to say no to this. This feels so bad, man. This feels so bad, man. The thing about the tapas is that if you order as a large group, it no longer becomes eating at a tapas restaurant. It becomes a speed eating challenge of clearing some plates before the next plates come because there's no more room at the table. So that was a fun little experience. If you want me to recount you what I ate that night, I literally cannot remember. I was just so stressed out the entire time. I was also, I don't know why, but I volunteered to cut the bread for like there were 2 small loaves of bread for the table. I volunteered to cut one of them because I wanted to be helpful, try to get some brownie points. Most fucked up looking pieces of bread I've ever seen in my entire life. It was humiliating, folks. This is, I don't know why I try. Keep that in mind. I designed this rhyme to explain in due time. All these plates. That was the zoo weekend, folks. That was absolutely the zoo weekend. That has been my TED Talk. Would I do it again? Yeah, but probably not for a while. You know what I mean? I'll absolutely cheat here. If someone deals in with the 4 of bamboo, they are going to taste death, okay? They are actually going to taste death here. If a crosslord, you deal a 4 right now, oh my God, they might because they know it's safe. Oh, That would have been so delicious, man. Oh my God, we had the opportunity to change the world there. We genuinely had the opportunity to change the world there. If a Crossler dealt in, would have been game ogre for them. All right. 2 Dora for a verse, no album out. Incredible little draws here. Nut draw for us. Southwind, Kiefer Sutherwind would be nice. Red Eyes Black Dragon would also be nice. I've heard of cutting the cheese, but cutting the bread. Speaking of cutting the cheese, holy, and this is a dangerous, line of storytelling to go into. Yesterday, after we did a Pokemon Go Community Day, we got a Domino's pizza. Myself, Beth, and Beth's roommate. This is a disgusting hand. Ricci, Pinfu, Dora, Dora. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Holy moly. We got some Domino's pizza. I have been a gas factory since last night. There's nothing even suspicious on this. I don't know why I'm telling you, but I believe we're all friends here. I believe that we've crossed that parasocial boundary. There was nothing weird on the pizza. I'll tell you what was on the pizza, okay? Oh, now we can even draw. Oh, how utterly divine it would be to draw into another six of bamboo. I think I should just go for the low value hand though, right? I think what we're aiming to do is just get second place here in this game, but I want a Crossler to taste just a little appetizer that is death. You know what I mean? I want to be able to ruin them and have a chance to get back into contention for first place. Yeah, okay, there's Pinfu and then there's accepting another Dora. I'm just going to take Pinfu, right? Ricci, Pinfu, Dora, Dora versus Ricci, Dora, Dora, Dora. The mini points are better with the second one, but I'll just take Pinfu here. If we sumo, it's still a guaranteed Mongon. If they give us Ipatsu, it's also a guaranteed Mongon, right? So feeling pretty okay about that. What was on the pizza? Pepperoni, spinach mushroom. Oh my God. Spinach, mushroom, and that was it. I don't know if it's because at Domino's, name drop, at Domino's, we had an amazing deal, by the way. It was one large pizza for $10.99. It was something ludicrous, especially in a major metropolitan area. I thought it was like stealing. You know what I mean? It was an incredible deal. But I think this isn't what they do, but this is what I think they do. On their crust, they brush dry flour. Can I get a 1 in chat if this is actually what they do? Left Lord, I apologize. I have to slurp you. I've got to slurp you for all you're worth. I'm more of a sub-in-nose. You're talking about the dom-sub dichotomy. It's what they do. It is genuinely what they do. Oh, I just killed them. All right, I mean, we wanted to change the world, but you know what? Incremental change. You know what I mean? Passing legislation to limit the fossil fuel emission. This is a plus 69. Oh, it's auspicious, folks. It is a flavor dust. I think that the flavor dust, whatever the flavor dust is, which is my nickname for cocaine, whatever the flavor dust is, I've got celiac disease. I'm allergic to that specifically. I don't think I'm full on celiac disease where I can't eat gluten, but whatever dust they're sprinkling on top of the pizza dough, I gotta keep myself away from any Vornadoes. I'll just say that much. Real lore masters will know. That's gonna do it for that game. Pay out the semi-believers. And there it is. And there it is. Is it garlic powder? It could be garlic powder. Don't get me wrong. Garlic powder is vampire cocaine. Garlic powder, yeah, but it feels like doughy. You know what I mean? It's not just garlic. There's some unbaked bread or something. Because otherwise, it does not explain why my intestines are looking like an MC Escher creation right now. You know what I mean? Whatever is happening in the stomach right now is like a nuclear hazard zone right now. You might just have a mild allergy to gluten. This is the thing. I think I genuinely do. But I love gluten. But one day I was eating a baguette, just walking along, the sidewalk. I went to a bakery. I bought a baguette. I was just munching on it. Why? I don't know. I'm jovial. You know what I mean? I got a provincial life thing going on here. Really wanted a baguette. Nothing on it either. It was just freshly baked bread. And let me tell you, the aftermath of eating a baguette, I am now that I'm realizing it, I have a mild allergy to gluten. Holy moly. We gotta... All right, fine. I'll learn how to bake my own gluten-free bread. Maybe Domino's is putting too much sauce on it or something. Let's run it back. Send the channel casino into a flurry. And here we go. Where are we going to place in mahjong? Anyway, hope everyone's having a good eclipse day. You know what I mean? What else was I going to say? Thanks for being here. Genuinely, thanks for being here. I had a weird moment this past week where I was like, holy moly, I'm gonna hit 6K subs on YouTube soon. And I believe we have a follower goal right below the video on Twitch. Can I get a check to see if that follower goal has been met? I'm not saying that anyone's gonna be in trouble if that follower goal isn't met. All I'm saying is there's gonna be some spankings, okay? We're close? Oh, heck yeah. Oh, heck yeah. So I just wanted to say, like, I'm genuinely super, super grateful for everyone's pogging up, that everyone's enjoying this, okay? They make a pill called Gluten-Ease. Holy, I gotta check that out. Today, there was a lunar eclipse. Citation needed, or, look, I'm not gonna lie to you, okay? I'm an English major. I know 3 things. One of them's iambic pentameter, okay? I don't know if today was a lunar eclipse or a solar eclipse. For whatever reason, my brain wanted to say senior eclipse. Senior eclipse is what we like to call voting in Florida. I did not even realize it was eclipse o'clock until I checked the community Discord. I've never seen an eclipse, okay? Unless we're talking total eclipse of the heart, in which case I'm a sentimental fellow, okay? I've obviously seen total eclipse of the heart. I would like to see one, but at the same time, can I just be honest with you? I am very, very okay with the fact that I haven't seen an eclipse. You know what I mean? Like, this is genuinely... I mean, let me just take the temperature out of everyone here. Can I get a 1 in chat if you would be more excited to see a shiny Pokemon in your Pokemon game than you would be seeing a solar or lunar eclipse? Kazuto, good tidings. 2? Oh, but like, what if it's a really good shiny? 2? I thought there were some real gamers here. Not a Pokemon guy? No one's a Pokemon guy in here? Yeah, I was just joking. Of course it's cooler to see the of course it's cooler to see the solar eclipse. This is an amazing Ricci, by the way. If someone deals the red dragon, we're gonna give them nightmares. We're gonna give them nightmares tonight, folks, because I've been in this situation where you think an honor tile is safe. It is incredibly not safe for work. It's like checking your favorite VTuber subreddit. It's just gonna be not safe for work. Perfect IV shiny Sableye, kill the noise. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I did not check out the solar eclipse. I had a very restful day. You know, my past few weekends, for good measure, good tidings, my past few weekends have been very, very busy. Oh, enjoy your nightmares across, Lord. Sorry. Ricci, Red Dragon. I mean, maybe we hit 1 Oradora. Fortunately, we didn't, but I'll absolutely still take that one, right? A little 2 on hand, plus we get back our Ricci stick. Left Lord, cool Satoru Gojo, reminiscent husbando, by the way. Not a character that you see that often. Oh, this is the worst hand I've ever seen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, folks, you're gonna love this. You're gonna love. I can't, dude. This is also a half outside hand with 1 Dora. I have to play this normally. You're gonna hate the fact that I'm playing this normally, but I gotta play this normally, folks. We have a chance to go half or full outside hand here. Usually with 13 orphans, you got like a smattering of useless tiles, like 4s and 5s and whatever. But we, like a 2-door Cinema Club song, we can make this work. J-Train, good tidings. My past weekends have always been very, very busy, so I think this weekend I gotta take it Super Mario Maker easy. There's a Magic the Gathering pre-release event, and even my brain today, I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was talking about the NSFW stuff earlier, but I'll just say what I was gonna say. You know, you can still, hey, be careful. You can still get pregnant even if it's just a pre-release. That's disgusting. Why would I say? Honestly, I blame everyone here. I blame everyone here. How can you do that, Yusung? We haven't been doing anything. We've just been innocent. We've just been innocent. Okay, but you respond positively when I say vile things. MV gimmick, good tidings, good tidings. My bad, but that is true. That's comedy, baby. It certainly is comedy, baby. But anyway, there's a Magic the Gathering pre-release event this weekend. I might not even go, despite it. Oh no, am I gonna deal with an honor tile? Holy moly! That I would have had nightmares tonight if that was the case. Oh man, can I tell you something? Oh F! I meant to discard the 3s, man. I misclicked. Oh, nightmares. I told you that I ordered a Nintendo 3DS on OfferUp for $35, okay? And of course it's a steal, right? They didn't know that they could have gotten it for like they could have sold it for $100. I bought it for $35. The sale was canceled. They stopped responding to me. I think it's because they realized the error of their ways and was like, nah, dude, I'm about to get so much more money for this. And it's really, really sad. I am genuinely broken up by it, okay? I'm genuinely broken up by it. Please pass, please. Okay, it did. How lame of them. I know. They could have at least told me, you know what I mean? Pilsner boy, good tidings, by the way. All right, we got to fold here. Unfortunately, this is the kiss of death. Not really pushing with this, not throwing away my shot. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. So but you know what? It's a blessing in disguise. I got my $40 back after, fees and stuff, or at least I hope I'm gonna get that money back. I don't know yet. Okay, another door for reverse, no album out. Maybe should have discarded the 8 of circles. Easier path to get into Tenpai. Oh no, we might have even could have gotten into Tenpai. That's okay. Probably this hand. I mean, there's only 2 tiles left. Probably it's not. Oh my god. What do we have gotten into Tenpai? What do I even Henry David Thoreau here? All the 7s are gone. I think I could throw the 8. Oh, they get the under the sea. Oh, under the river. Oh my. No, dude. No. Trip ditch, good tidings. Pretty decent representation of how things have been going. At least we weren't sitting in the bozo chair, but it's a blessing in disguise because ultimately what I want is a 3DS XL, and you know what? I can save that money for the big one, the big purchase later. You know, I bet it was all scuffed and grimy. I bet it was filthy and gross, not in the good way. What am I? Okay. Anyway, that I even though there's a Magic the Gathering pre-release event this weekend, I think I genuinely I am on my state mandated rest. You know what I mean? And it's not even gonna be that restful because Beth and I are gonna go out on the day. If you're watching this on YouTube, you gotta get out there. It's Mega Heracross Raid Day on Pokemon Go. We have obligations for Pokemon Go. We have pre-existing plans. It's being a young professional is very, very difficult. You got all these obligations. You want to succeed in your career. You also want to succeed in Pokemon Go. All right, the lamest round ever, but oh, my dealer seat. Oh, thank you. Oh, and folks, this is your captain speaking. Look out your left-hand window. You see the dealer seat coming and going. Trying to find some things that relax me. I was playing some Pokemon Emerald earlier, excuse me. Yeah, oh yeah, Yusung loves playing with time. It's like a Tarantino film every time I tune into the stream. I was playing some Pokemon Emerald earlier, and that game does not relax me. Every time I lose in the Pokemon Emerald Battle Factory, I convulse with anger. I don't know how to accurately describe it. Like one time I lost a 21 streak that took me like 3 hours to do because I was putting in the damage calculations and everything. Oh, you're at the club? Me, I'm at home doing damage calculations just to make sure my Rain Dance boosted Surf from Kingdra is able to KO a 50% Snorlax. One of the losses was so harrowing that I was literally just, you know, Plankton when he gets like psychologically mind broken in SpongeBob, where he's just like, the future. Oh, that's Squidward actually. The future. I was literally just in this chair convulsing back and forth. That's how much of a masochist that I am, that Pokemon Emerald can do that to me, that my last 10 hours of the game have been nothing but just pure misery. Oh, the misery. Every single person is my enemy. And I will still go back. Thank you, sir. Can I have another? Oh, the worst draft you've ever seen. No sign of artillery in the first 2 rounds. Oh, thank you, sir. Can I have another? So I gotta find nice little relaxing activity. All right, this is it, folks. Ricci Pinfu. It's the bread and butter. Look, sometimes, you know, sometimes you want a porterhouse steak, and all you have in your pantry are the ingredients for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. This is that peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Ricci and Pinfu sandwich. Missed, thank you for the 62 months. It is obscenely kind. Sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. Hope Emerald treats you better. Me too. I greatly appreciate your well wishes. You ever been to a well before? Look, I think that in upstate New York, which is where I used to live, I think some houses had well water, which is different than like the city water that everyone gets. And I think that the well water is, I guess, allegedly better. But I'm telling you right now, as an adult, I only hear about wells in the context of people falling into them, you know, and having to be saved. I am not getting close to a well. If we were at a well right now, I would not be having a good time. I'd be like, okay, when can we go home? I understand, you know, it's not every day you get to see something like this, but I'm not having a good time. It's just one of those things where I'm like, you know, ever, you know, see a waterfall and you could walk right up to the cliff? I'm getting sweaty palms just thinking about it. No, thank you. I'm gonna go home. I don't want any of this. I'm gonna end up, you know, being a children's parable of that's how Yu Sung died. He fell down a well, so don't go near him. Usually harder has a minerally taste. Oh, the well water. That's interesting. Hey, it's kind of ironic that the well water doesn't taste as well. It's not very well filtered. Is this thing on? They aren't open to the air anymore. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Because, you know, you hear about, oh, Fido. Someone's fallen into the well. I've had some gross well water. That's so interesting. Can I tell you something? This is one of the things that I'm genuinely scared of. I'm scared that, and this is like, I have anxiety, okay? You probably could tell, right? Like, it's no secret, just from the way that I talk, the way that even though you're just looking at my head, you can just tell that my butthole is like, I'm making diamonds in there right now, right? I'm just anxious. My whole body's tense. One of the things that I'm genuinely scared of is that my water is killing me. Those water testing kits that you can order, and you can put a little bit of water in them and ship them back to the lab, and they'll tell you how good your water is. Dude, if I had all the money in the world, I would genuinely do that water test. Just for the peace of mind, you know? Just for the peace of mind. What about wishing wells? Armand, this is an incredible question. Beth told me that, like, I don't know how this came up, but Beth told me, and I have permission from her to tell this story, by the way, that when she was younger, she, like child, like not even teenager, like I want to say like around 7 years old or something, that she and a friend went to a well and picked up all the loose change from the well. It was and then they brought them back to their parents being like, look, we got all the money from the well. And their parents were like immediately like, you have to put that back right now. You have to return all of that right now. That is not something that's good to do. All right, I mean, this is a weirdo hand, folks. This is a weirdo hand. A luxury that my parents have. Hang on. Do I cheat this? No, of course not. That would be a fool's gambit. You've heard of the Queen's Gambit, but a fool's gambit is an RO system, and it is goated. What does RO stand for? Routing ocean. They get water routed from the freaking glaciers of Alaska. Please let me win this one. My hand is pretty decent. I feel like we were due. You know what I mean? This is Dan Giesling opening up their 15th loot box on a stream. We were actually due for this hand. We were stuck in one away hell for like 30 draws and discards. Okay, a little bit of hyperbole, but hey, This is just I mean, I'm suffering psychological pain in the depths of Riichi Mahjong right now. What would I discard in this position? I would rather, you know, Bartleby the Scrivener style. I prefer to pawn into the 7 of circles or the 7 of characters. That way, I don't have to discard a dangerous tile. I can go for a safe tile, aka the 6 of characters. All right, this is a terrible situation. Crosslord with, I could chi the 5, but like, oh man, oh, the Kiss of Death too. Oh, it hurts. Dude, we were due for this hand, man. I cannot believe that we didn't get into Tenpai with this hand. This hand looks so good. Seat wind, double-sided weights at the wazoo. Oh, man. Apartment poisoned our... What? With lead? Thankfully, the doctor caught it soon after we moved in. Yeah, what Girl Luigi said. I hope you can sue the freaking city and then they have to pay you back like tenfold or a millionfold. That is obscenely effed up. Reverse osmosis. I didn't realize that human beings could do osmosis. What the heck? Just reminds me of the memes where it's like, hey, if you fall asleep with a textbook under your pillow, you can reverse, like you can just absorb the information through osmosis. You ever just watch a TikTok wellness guru? Oh no, just me? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, you're looking at me, I'm looking at you. I should have thrown the 2, man, because if we draw into the 7 of characters, we have a 5, 7, 9 shape, and that's pretty good too. I mean, I'm just hoping that we... Oh, am I really gonna go Brook Shields down? Am I really gonna go Brook Shields down? Hey, Santa baby, I've been a really good little guy this year. Can we please get a singular tile around the 3 of characters, 4 of characters, 6 of characters? All would be good. I bought a new Brita. Did you know they have new filters that last 6 months now? Lasting 6 months? Shouldn't you have called a doctor after 4 hours? Viagra Cialis joke? Boner material? Now, sometimes I just don't believe in my fridge to do a good job filtering the water. I hate to be such a hater, but I genuinely, the fridge filter, it tastes weird, man. There's so much dust that comes out of the fridge just from the hard water and the ice and stuff that I'm like, I think you're up to no good, fridge. I know I should maybe be a little bit more trusting, but I can't. I'm just an anxious little soul, you know what I mean? Now that's hard water. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, this hand hilariously is good again. Oh, of course. Folks, we're getting owned today. I don't know what happened. I don't think that I've done anything karmically that bad recently. You know what I mean? Have I watched an episode of TV that was uploaded to YouTube for free when I wasn't supposed to? Like, you know, you ever see one of those like, you know, it's just like a long YouTube name and then like 03/15/24, which is like the date that it was originally aired. It's like uncut or whatever. I did recently watch a TV show that was re-uploaded to YouTube that I was definitely not supposed to watch. So karmically, maybe I deserve to go to hell. Maybe this is my divine punishment. And if I'm getting spanked by the heavens above, maybe so be it. Hope you enjoyed, little Greek gods up there. Part 1 out of 8. Oh, of course. Of course. You ever watch Naruto on YouTube? Of course you're gonna get hit with the part 1 through 8. Inexplicably, part 6 out of 8 is missing for whatever reason. So you gotta fill in the blanks or go back to the manga just to know what happened. How many parts of the upload? Luckily, in this day and age, you know, people are a little bit better at uploading to YouTube, I guess. And so it was in a whole uncut little video. Watch 40 minutes of primetime television. Dude, speaking of primetime television, I mean, this isn't really speaking of primetime television. I would like to keep my dealer seat, and can we just please get into Tenpai? I know I am being a little bit bratty right now, but hey, I'm hungry and I want some food, okay? Speaking of mainstream news and stuff, I've been using Twitter more recently because you have to use Twitter if you want to collab with other people in, you know, on Twitch or whatever. Twitter's a great networking tool if you're making silly little videos, right? Fortunately, I gotta use it. Here's the thing. My following tab, the people that I'm just following, very peaceful, run-of-the-mill, normalcy, you know what I mean? Just like fairly beef normal enough stuff. And then I go to the For You page, and let me tell you something. That S is decidedly not for me. Oh man, so like here's the thing. Some intolerant stuff has happened to me in my lifetime, right? Like that, hopefully that's not a shocker to you. Like some weird stuff has happened, but all the For You page is just trying to make me angry. Like it's someone being like, hey, look at this intolerant thing that happened. And it's genuinely awful that intolerant thing happened. But I genuinely think that the world would be a better off place if maybe we didn't talk about it on Twitter afterwards. Like sometimes if something genuinely horrible happens to you, you gotta vent about it somewhere, right? You gotta just, you know, if something like ludicrously horrible happens and you need to, you know, get a signal boost or something, you know? Like that time that Nicole Byer found human poop in her Delta blanket. Like that was, you need to, like someone, that one you gotta light up the stage. You know what I mean? That one you gotta light everything on fire. But just like, you know, the Twitter, it just does not. And I don't know why I needed to be reminded for the 15th time, but like Twitter does not make you happy. I think Twitter's business model is making you angry so that you stay. You know what I mean? It is ludicrous, folks. It is not a great place to be in. What do I throw right now? I don't want to throw something close to the door. This is the fricked up part. Oh, and I'm just going to throw a 3 because I got nothing else. Ain't it's going to deal in. Luna Leaf, thank you for the 14 months. Good tidings, good tidings. Joining in on a particularly painful moment. That's okay. Oh, it's my last dealership. Oh, no, South Far. Anyone's game. But genuinely, thank you for the 14 months. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh my goodness gracious here, folks. This is not Evangelion 1.3.1. This is not the hand that you want to be seeing. Holy moly, at a time like this, what do we want to see? Want to see a Nolan Northwind. We want to see a Red Eyes Black Dragon. Both would absolutely be great. Just a reminder again that like social networking platforms are not your friend. They exist to make you angry so that you stay, and that the more they exhaust you, the more you're likely to buy something. By the way, check out the merch store, just launched, link down below. Use promo code UDONG for a 15% discount on all the freaking condoms we got down there. That's right. Don't let them ever tell you that I don't know my audience. I think Tumblr is my friend. Honestly, most beneficial social network platform. I mean, obviously Twitch. Obviously YouTube. But besides those two, what else do I think is pretty beneficial? I mean, hang on. Do I just go freaking Tanya on these MFers? Dude, I might go Tanya on these MFers just because we need to win this one. 1,000, literally a one-on hand, right? One-on hand gets us out of this game. A Crossler knows this too. Crossler, you little poop. I'm gonna kill you in Minecraft. This is the door tile. We gotta get rid of the door tile. If we deal ourselves into oblivion, fine. We need to play this one with some alacrity here, okay? Tumblr is goated, even with the pornography removed. Sure. Tanya dreaming. Would certainly be a Sugoi Desine if Left Lord could drop a single useful tile. But now, I mean, now we're in it. Beto O'Rourke in that one GQ interview. Now we're freaking in it. What do we want to see? 7 of characters, 6 of circles. Both would go obscenely hard right now. I am scared. Of course I am scared. I quiver right now. My knees. I got some noise filters on. Otherwise, you would hear my knees clanging below my desk right now. Not an honorable victory. Not an honorable victory, but the victory we effing take, folks. The victory we effing take. Where we are, good tidings. I mean, third place is not good. Third place is not good. A crosslord 0-0. What does that even mean? But you still get plus the ranking points, which honestly at the end of the day is all that really matters. Our elo's looking good. Our elo's looking swole, by the way, all right? We take those? Oh, we absolutely take those. Slash prediction. No one, wait, did one person bet fourth? Who bet fourth? I'll bet money that it was a mod. Yeah, Oishi put 10 points on last. Holy moly. How was everyone's weekend though? I went to the zoo. Did anybody do anything fun that they would like to share with the class? We can do a little bit of showing and telling. You know what I mean? Evie is my dog. Good tidings, good tidings. We'll run the channel points prediction back. I mean, I get scared that some days like this where I'm very like sleep deprived, that I'm not making much sense today. But that's okay. Sometimes I'm just having a little worry, like, oh my god, am I alive right now? This is the thing about having a lot of weekends where you're out and about. You don't have enough time to relax your brain today, you know? I saw the eclipse today too. It's very pog. I did go outside today around when the eclipse happened. I did not know it was happening, and I was just playing Pokemon Go. I was literally looking at my phone. I saw the People's Joker on Friday, then I did nothing until the eclipse day. That sounds heavenly. That sounds absolutely heavenly. Oh, people might want to know this. I had the kimbap from Trader Joe's. It's frozen. It's delicious. It is genuinely deserving of all the hype. It is genuinely so... And read my lips, by the way. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. It's so effing good. Kale the Noise. Friends in town for the eclipse and hanging out. We played some board games and a pizza. That sounds like an incredible time. Thanks for the invite, by the way. But that sounds like an incredible time. I gotta get some new board games in the rotation. Beth and I bought the National Parks board game, but... Because, you know, we like the style of, like... You know, it seemed fun. The style seemed cool, but... We got the board game, and it's like you roll some dice, and all the mechanics are that you go on trails, and you, like, take photos, and I don't even like hikes IRL, you know what I mean? I needed the game to be like, you play as a bear, and you get to do stuff as a bear. The game is just too damn realistic, you know what I mean? So, yeah, we haven't really been playing that one that much. Definitely want to get some new board games in the... Parks is a great board game, Tuesday. Maybe we gotta give it a chance. We haven't even played it once. Maybe we'll get super into it. Government pants, good tidings, good tidings. I was lucky enough to be in the eclipse belt, and it was really incredible. What the hell? I traveled home this weekend and finished a book. Beth was reading a lot on the train ride as well, and I was just on his screen the whole time. I gotta start reading. This is the thing though. Like, I don't have a good book of short stories or nothing. The one book that I'm trying to make my way through right now, and after I tell you this, like, it might be no secret as to why I haven't finished it. The book that I'm trying to make my way through right now is called The Mindful Way Through Depression. And I'm just like, fuck, dude. I gotta confront my demons every time I open a page. Don't get me wrong. Really good book. Very well written. Extremely pertinent to my life. Fuck, too. You know what I mean? Fluffletown, good tidings. If you are a social deduction enjoyer, Human Punishment is my favorite game. Favorite game, period? What the hell? Favorite game, period. I mean, I do enjoy a little bit of punishment. Bites finger, mischievous grin. It's a favorite among my board game enthusiast friends. Maybe the mechanics of it are just really well designed. Oh, I mean, Tuesday, you genuinely sold me. If this is a troll, I could have gone for orphans here. I could have gone for orphans. And this is the saddest hand of all time now. Tuesday, if this is a troll and you're trolling me and then we play the board game and it's not very good, most brilliant troll of all time. Just making someone play a board game. Anyway. Yeah, very much looking forward to doing nothing once in a while, you know? Just absolutely bing chilling. This is one of those times where I genuinely, I live a very privileged life, but one thing that I genuinely, like unironically could play like sad violin for is the fact that I do not have a bathtub. Holy guacamole. I would fuck up a bathtub right now. And I don't mean do something vile to it, okay? I just mean like the amount of lounging I would do in a bathtub might have to be punished by like the government, you know? I would go 15 miles above the speed limit in terms of relaxation. A Crosslord, I mean, I'm not gonna give them the Yakuman ever, right? Like they could have 3 small dragons. If they get greedy and go for it, they have another thing coming, right? If they happen to draw into it. Oh man, okay. I mean, this is a little spicy too. I don't think that this is necessarily the right schmove. Am I really competing with this? Green dragon, red dragon, already pawned? Very easily, they could have a half flush in the circle suit. I mean, I don't know. This feels like a horrible idea. All right, we're going for it. We should be folding though. If they have a half flush, I mean, even if they just have a 2-on hand, it hurts right now. What is the door? It's the Northwind. It's the Nolan Northwind. Ah, if they have a Nolan Northwind, this hand is so bad, man. Okay, we have to, I'm sorry. I have to focus for a second. If a Crosslord ever discards from within their hand, we can no longer play fast and loose. We have to, Left Lord has no fear whatsoever. All right, we're going for it. I mean, this is a weirdo situation. Wow, really? Really? Okay, I mean, this is just terrifying now. No way, no way. No, they can't. They can't. All the 9s are gone. I mean, they could have a 7-8 or something, but this is terrible. I think, folks, genuinely, we might have to fold. I mean, we've had a lot of fun. You know, we've had a lot of fun. Like we're playing the National Parks board game. They cut the door. They are in Tenpai as we speak right now. We got to get out of here. We got to absolutely get out of here. Holy moly. No joke, I am filling my tub to F it up right now. Government pants, I'm so jealous. Thanks for the invite, by the way. I need to make friends with someone with a bathtub. Like, holy moly. That's like, you know, it's making friends for the wrong reasons, but the closest I get to relaxation is being in a tub. Rub-a-dub-dub, just chilling in a tub. That is genuinely the closest I can get. What do I even throw here? What do I Henry David throw here? You don't have this. Why would you throw the 2 early? Okay, I mean, if they did have all triplets and honors, all terminals and honors, I would have just gotten effing destroyed there. We could go Suji Gaming, right? We could go a little bit of Suji Gaming with the 7. I mean, it's unlikely that they have a... It's impossible for them to have a pair of these as well. Get us out of here. Get us out of here. Please do not let a Crosslord win this hand. We have to go back in the logs after and see if they get the Yakuman, because this is effing ludicrous. What else do we have now? What else do we have? Meow? I mean, oh, a lot of 6s and 7s have been discarded. Right Lord pawning up the 6s. All the 6s gone. All my apes gone. Wow. Right Lord with of steel right now. Holy moly. Remind me to go back into the logs like I'm a little termite. Remind me to go back in the logs and see what a Crosslord was cooking up in East 1. Holy moly. I could also F up. Nah, dude, I still think that a sensory deprivation chamber would be too spooky scary. You know, it's not Halloween yet. You know, something that we haven't done on stream in a while. I could genuinely, I mean, I'm gonna hate myself for saying this, but later in the year comes spooky season. We haven't played a scary game in a while. I could see myself going for some scary games. You know what I mean? I think that's good content. Will I have nightmares for the next few days after? I mean, who knows? Hopefully not. It's the subconscious, you know? It's not the dom conscious. We don't really have control over what the subconscious is cooking up. Unpack groceries? Squishy, you're telling me that unpacking groceries is psychological horror? What's going on here? Last year's spooky game was really fun. Did we even play a spooky game last year, or hedgehogs? Are you just referring to the psychological infinite prison that is Riichi Mahjong? Because this is kind of psychological horror. Whenever we get into a losing streak on Riichi Mahjong, that is genuinely horrifying. That is psychological horror. That radio station, oh, that radio station game was cool. Luckily, there were no like big jump scares, and you know, like we didn't have to run away from a naked person or a murderer or something. So that was a nice little bonus. Plus, it was nice to be like, and now you just heard a murder, but now here's M83 with Midnight City. Left Lord, you have 3 concealed triplets. What's going on here? What? Oh. That's disgusting. Just Dama 10 Mongon. Okay, all right. I mean, if I was a crossword right now, I'd be tilted out of this effing planet. They had an amazing hand last round, and then they just dealt into a Dama 10 Mongon. That is a career-ending loss, you know? You should play Grim Fandango. Isn't that like a travel service? It's not really scary, but it's a good Day of the Dead vibes. Oh, honestly, like spooky adjacent things. You know what I mean? And that's ironic because Jason is a scary movie character, but spooky adjacent things, adjacent Manzukas, by the way. I love that stuff, you know? This is maybe half outside hand, maybe 1, 2, 3 Sunshooks. This is a spooky themed WarioWare game. Am I gonna win? It's pretty pog. Not gonna lie, it's pretty pog. Maybe I shouldn't have cut the 3. I think cutting the 7 is a little bit better here. I don't know if we're gonna get the Sanshoku here. Genuinely don't know if we get the Sanshoku here, but if we get a 9 of bamboo, I'll throw the 8 and keep options open for the Sanshoku. But if we just get into Tenpai for a green dragon half outside hand, oh, I'll absolutely take it. Oh, I'll absolutely take it. This hand, I know it doesn't seem that spicy, but it is, you know, whispers under breath, muy caliente. We do have 6 months. We do have 6 months to decide on a spooky game, which is a great position to be in. Ariana Grande, switching my positions for yeah. One of my big dreams for this year, I mean, I'd like to, I don't know. You know what's going to be really exciting? And this is a little Babe Ruthian calling my shot before we get it. About to hit 6K Subaronis, right? And that's very, very exciting. Please, want a bamboo. Please, want a bamboo. Please, want a bamboo. Not for a bamboo. Please, want a bamboo. Not for a bamboo. Please, want a bamboo. Ah! I take it. I don't think I will wait. Fluffle Town, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Certainly helps take some of the salt off the wound right there. What the heck? Just starting with a raw triplet of the Vivian Westwind. Because we're gonna hit 6K subs soon, 6K subs soon, which is a tongue twister. By the seashore, by the way. I think I'm gonna get myself a little slice of cake this weekend. Maybe a little tiramisu, maybe a little matcha. One of the bakeries that we like to go to does do a little matcha tiramisu as well. So I'm thinking I'm pretty pogged in terms of cake options. And no, I'm not just talking about my sweet little ass. So, all right, I'm throwing away the 1-2 here. Not necessarily something that we're looking for right now, but this is a beef strong enough hand. Like it's impossible for us to supplement our in-person learning with some online learning, right? No option to go to Khan Academy here, but a lot of options just to get into Tenbai for a cute little Ricci double-sided weight. You know? So that's very exciting. We got to see Beth's family's dog. He was being very, very cute. He unfortunately can't see very well. He has cataracts in his little doggy eyes, and so it's really cute because he's getting up there in age. But we do have to. Everyone does do a communal effort of steering him away from any walls that are just around. Sometimes you gotta help our fine fuzzy friends just steer him away from any walls. Left Lord. Calling the Ricci. I mean, if not this, then what? I mean, Left Lord has no choice but to deal and wheel with some very dangerous styles. Also, someone could have their spirits destroyed right now. Someone could throw a 1 of care. Oh, no. That's okay. I mean, I'm glad we went for it. But someone could have had their spirits destroyed had they thrown a 1 of characters. Ricci 2 Dora. Oh, no. Sanshoku. Imagine you sung playing through Outer Wilds so you can play the slightly spooky DLC. Lunar Leaf, hey, thanks for suggesting Outer Wilds. I've never, you know, strangely enough, we have a lot of people that play it here, but no one's ever suggested it. So really, really appreciate that. This is what I'm doing right now is bullying. Oishi has suggested Outer Wilds a myriad of times. But I'm excited for my little treat. This hand is okay. This hand is very much okay. We can even Tanya this MF, right? Tanya, dude, 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku. A lot of great options a lot of great paths to take this hand. What are we, a skill tree and Path of Exile? Got a lot of different paths right now. What are we, a Robert Frost poem? Hey, here's a joke. Pull over if you don't want to crash your car, if you're just listening to the stream. Pull over. Why was the poet so... Oh, fuck. I can't keep this 4, man. Maybe I should have kept the 3-5-5 shape. Why was the poet so cold? Because they were Robert Frost. Why? Okay, here's another joke. Why? Luna Leaf, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Got a member of the literati in the chat as we speak right now. Can this get us Riichi Pinfu? No, it cannot. Can this get us 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku? Oh, it no longer can because I'm a beautiful fool. I just threw away our Sanshoku, folks. This is your captain speaking. Just threw away Sanshoku for absolutely no reason whatsoever. Can't really keep that. Doesn't really help our Kyle acceptancy that much. What do we want to see? We want to see a 4 of circles. I would Riichi red 5 Tanya this noise. Genuinely appreciate the 5, dude. That is incredibly kind. Dainty C, good tidings. Now here's another joke. What was the poet's favorite hobby with regards to woodworking specifically? When in the conversational domain of woodworking, what was the poet's favorite hobby? Walt Whittleman. Whittling, folks. Whittling is something that you can do with a piece of wood, with a loose piece of wood. What did 5, 6, 7 Sanshoku back on the menu, I think? No, it is not. Never mind. I'm a beautiful little fool. Beautiful, beautiful naive fool. That we have going on here. What did the no, I can't even cheat here. I fucked up this hand so unbearably. It all went downhill after I discarded that first whatever I discarded to ruin our Sanshoku chance. Wait, did he ever tell a joke? Excuse me? I'll cheat to get into Tenpai. Oh, it's the worst Tenpai I've ever seen. Oh, it's legitimately the worst Tenpai I've ever seen. But we can rob Left Lord's Con if we need to. Bimmer Geek, good tidings. Why did I name my... What killed the scientist cat? What killed the scientist cat? Marie Curiosity. No. Didn't get the Ron there, but that's okay, folks. Didn't get the Ron there, but that's okay. We're in there. We're in there. We're absolutely in there. We're running through a gauntlet of jokes right now. Again, I'm not seeing a lot of LMAOs right now, and if you're new to the chat, I know we had some first-time chatters earlier in the stream. If you're new to the chat, here's the thing. A lot of this community, because I have access to the demographic data, they actually watch on mobile, and if you do watch on mobile, there's a severe lag between when you write Lamau and like when it shows up on screen. So just know that that might be what's happening right now. Kenny CL, good tidings, good tidings. Who was the poet's favorite Seinfeld character? George Costanza. It's pretty good. Rice Mango Man, good tidings. You gotta start paying us more for those Lamaus. And I do pay people to write Lamaus in chat, by the way. Check the PayPal, by the way. I have a long list of receipts. Receipts? Am I the first ever human being? Oh God, I need some rest. But am I the first ever human being to pronounce the effing P in receipts? Oh God, it's all over for me. I mean, what am I gonna do? Chase with this hand? You know, Megan Trainor was all about that base, but I am not all about that chase. Do you know what I mean? Are you picking up what I'm putting down, good fellow citizen? R Dusk, Lamau, parentheses, I'm sufficiently delayed. Check the PayPal, R Dusk, check the PayPal. And there it is. I used my Lamau money to finance a new house. And, you know, they say that, you know, there's not a lot of career advancement this day and age, you know? You work really hard at your job, but the promotion's just gonna go to an outside hire anyways, right? Not a lot of upward mobility this day and age. But here's the thing: if you are a paid laugher in the chat, we start off. You can even start off as a paid loler, right? LOL, and then you can work your way up to LMAO. It is holy. This is brutal. This is horrendous, man. Oh, Left Lord. True to the name. And then here's the thing. The Lamauers, like, that's not even the final form. Like, Rafflemau is the final form. That is the true end game that is laughing in Yusung's Twitch chat. I pawn here because I'm scared and I want to cry, right? Like, we genuinely pawn here because we're scared and we want to cry. I don't know how we upgrade this hand into a double-sided weight, but just a green drag. Oh, okay. I mean, the 4-5 is maybe my worst shape, but the 9 has already been discarded once. I mean, I'm cutting that. I'm cutting it. I mean, we could maybe have a half outside hand too if we draw into a 1 or a 2, you know, something like that. I'm a senior KEKWer, and there's a lot of specialized laughers as well. You know what I mean? There's a lot of specialized laughers, and you gotta really find your niche. You gotta distinct, you know, make distinct your own brand. Oh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize everyone was a fucking financial advisor. Yusung, spend less on Lamaus and less on avocado bread? Nah, dude. That's how I roll, baby. Nerdiest guy you've ever known says that's how I roll, baby. So would I upgrade this hand at all? Like if I drew into a carry, for example, if I drew into a 1 of characters, would I go for the greed? Would I pot of greed and draw 2 additional cards from my deck and go for the half outside hand? I don't think it's right, but it is silly and funny. You know what I mean? It is silly and funny. Right Lord is what? A few thousand away from us, 5,600. One Mongun gets us there. And Left Lord, they're way too strong right now. You know what I mean? Wow. And there's the Ricci. I do not think I can play safe. I like, what else are we gonna throw? Oh, I fold with the 1s, and then what after the 1s? You know, and what after? Thank you for the extra Ricci stick. That's why we had no recourse. We had no recourse there. We get a Ricci stick. This is gonna be plus 1,900. This is 3,000 even. Here we go, folks. Oh, we're absolutely gaming right now. This is all about. Commandy-chan, good tidings. Akagi investing in your future. They're depositing money in Silicon Valley Bank, and nothing bad has ever happened to them. I think that, I mean, like, we need miracles to happen, right? We need miracles to happen if we're gonna get back into first place. And as much as I love quoting Talladega Nights, I think that, you know, sometimes it's okay. If you're not first, you're last. Nah, sometimes if you're second place, that's okay. It's definitely okay. What do we want to see right now? I would love to see another 5 of bamboo. I would insta slam the like and subscribe button, right? Insta slam the Ricci. We're 1 tile away from Tenpai. It doesn't look like it, but we are almost there. Again, every hand, I must be very sleep deprived or something, because every single hand, I'm like, this could be half outside hand. This could absolutely do it. Oh, this is some new lore for the stream. Holy moly, it happened. I mean, we could wait a little, you know, try to improve our hand. Waiting 1 round there might have been the right schmove. Waiting 1 round, trying to improve this hand into... Woo! Nah, dude. Ricci Sumo Ipatsu Red 5. As the deal... Oh my god, we might be able to change the universe right now. I believe Aang can change the world. Whoa! We're gaming. This is some new lore for the stream. Not to dox anyone, but when I was younger, David, friend of the stream, who hangs out with my parents, who's a genuine, like, a computer scientist person, is the son that my parents would much prefer to have. Let's just call it like it is. David, who's stolen my parents away from me, his family home when we were growing up in Long Island, had like a sunroom. Have you ever been in a sunroom? And it wasn't like, you know, it's a mansion or whatever. It's just like a room where it's all effing windows. And it's like, hey, all windows. What are we? What are we? A Microsoft store? And if you've ever seen me build anything in Minecraft, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's literally all glass. What is that room for? You know what is this an appropriate question to ask? Are you supposed to raise plants in that room? What was in that room was a ping pong table. And we did go hard playing ping pong in that room because there's a lot of great lighting, but it just seems like an insulation nightmare. You know what I mean? The heat's just coming in there. Sounds like your parents had an SON room. Okay, I like it. I like it. All right. Don't necessarily. We had 4 pairs in our hand, no album out. Could have thrown the 1 of bamboo to go for 7 pairs, but I don't really like going for 7 pairs right now. The only thing I could think that a sunroom is good for, genuinely, there's the 7 pairs, but genuinely, what I think it's good for, and I'm not about to quote Rush Hour by saying absolutely nothing, is like raising plants. It's like a mini greenhouse that you can have inside your home. And it seems like nobody knows. My grandparents had a sunroom, and Grandpa would just chill in his underwear there and observe his domain. Domain expansion. Underwear realm. This guarantees that any underwear that I put on is guaranteed to be clean. Once I activate my domain expansion, it's all over for you. I mean, this is a weird situation that we've gotten ourselves into here, right? Could have gone for 7 pairs multiple times. I forsake 7 pairs, the gentleman's orphans, if you will. All right, crossword with the Ricci. We have some play here, right? 1 of bamboo, for sure safe. And we just need someone to mess up a little bit. Ooh, and throw a 4 or a 7 of bamboo, and we can maybe fight for our right to stay in the dealer's seat, folks. My grandpa also napped in his. Yo, we got very similar grandpas right now. Misconnection. I had a grandpa that would lounge in his underwear. You said, me too. Want to hang out? Okay. Left Lord pawning up a storm right now, potentially just trying to get into Tempai. Now it's a little bit of a risky situation. Just kidding. JK, Lamau, Rafflecopter even, if you will. We can make it if we try. Oh, I would love, and I would even love to get into Tempai at a time like this. You know what I mean? Just keep my dealer seat, keep my dealership like I'm an owner of a Toyota sales room. Kind of nice, not gonna lie. Left low with the 3 of circles. We can also throw a 3 of circles. If all your friends 3 of circled off a cliff, would you do the same? Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely, I would. Why? I succumb very easily to peer pressure. Here we go. Fortunately, we didn't get there. 5 of characters, single tile weight, a crossload with 7 pairs, Tanya, red 5-2 Dora. Okay, that is a gosh dang miracle that we did not deal into that. It's a greedy Ricci on the 5 of characters is what I'll say. I probably would have done the exact same. This hand has taken lift off on me. We might have to be a crosslord. We might have to be you, but stronger. Okay, I mean, that's weird. That's weird. Maybe all triplets. Appa, all yiplets. Yip, yip. Here we go. Ah! This is, folks, this is a normal hand. Should have kept the 4. Don't know. I just got a little too excited there, okay? Got a little bit too excited there. We can even pawn the effing Dora, dude. And if we get like another 8 or a 9 of circles, we can do the greediest little, all triplets hand of all time. Here we frickin' go, folks. So people know this from last year, from last season, right? It's like, oh, the writers are reusing material, but it's about to get really, really hot this week. In the high 80s, maybe even low 90s. All of a sudden, it just happens just like that. Holy guacamole. 3 concealed triplets is also a possibility here, but I'm telling you right now, if we get to pawn the white dragon, I'm going to take it. Absolutely. White dragon, red 5-3 Dora. That's a Mongon. That's a meatball, okay? I'm gonna have to use the air conditioner soon. And the air conditioner, we used it a few days ago. definitely still very, very stinky, okay? Very, very stinky. We gotta get it fixed. Several people have been up in my attic, and no, I'm not. That's not a metaphor for either one, penetrating me, or two, psychoanalyzing me. Several people have been up there. No issues. God forbid the whole system does not have to go, you know? But yeah, we're about to enter Stinky Town. Is it weird that I got excited for more Stinky AC talk? I mean, Stinky AC talk is the name of my Animal Crossing podcast, but also Stinky AC talk. Please, I just like a good tile, man. I would even if you gave me. Oh, and there it is. Oh, there it is. Here we go. Give me another 8 of characters, or oh, do we ever do the greediest little pawn of all time if we get the 2 of characters? That. Okay, I mean, it's not like we can really improve this hand that much. I mean, I guess 1-9 was already discarded, but 1-6 has also been discarded. I don't love the position that we're in, but I guess it's okay. What was I gonna say? Right now, I have a strategy, and that's I don't use the AC all day, and I just use it while I'm streaming, and only while I'm streaming, so that the stinkiness happens after I turn it off. So I have to like plan out my day, so just like sweat throughout the day, and then the utter sweet relief of hitting the go live button, turning on the AC. Thank goodness Beth and I do not live together, because otherwise this would just be torture, folks. This would be cognitive behavioral torture. Right, Lord? You don't even know the effing danger that you're in right now. Right, Lord? You don't even. Oops. Single tile wait. Are you kidding me? Are you joshing me? Oh, but this is a really good hand. Immediately, I'm ready to be hurt again, folks. This is pure straight in the circle suit. Maybe even full flush. I could see myself going full flush here as well, right? If we just wanted to go B's to the W's, aka Bibles to the Wellsprings. This is an amazing hand. This is an amazing hand. If we draw into the 5 of circles, we now have Ricci, Pinfu, pure straight. That is Ricci, Pinfu, pure straight. That's at least 4 Han, right? We get a direct hit from left lord. Oh, we have the possibility. We have the possibility to change the world. Is that why? Oh no, Jason, man, I'm not. I thought you were talking about like, hey, this is a test that couples can do to see if you're ready to live with one another. You know? I don't know. I think living with one another. I got some advice from one of my other friends. They were like, you know, sometimes you think you'll be. Like, sometimes you think you'll be mad at the other person for wanting to put a trash can in one place of the room where you wanna put it in another place of the room, and you're not actually mad at that person. You're just mad at their like habits and the way that they grew up. You know what I mean? So I think that those kinds of like little squabbles, quarrels, are gonna be impossible. Excuse me, to avoid. That's okay. I genuinely feel like pretty confident in our communication ability. You know what I mean? Like here's just close your eyes for a second. You want some, you know, a lot of people on YouTube, they do, you know, GFE, BFE, girlfriend experience, boyfriend experience, ASMR. Here's some boyfriend experience for you. This is boyfriend experience. We have to communicate about a difficult thing. Close your eyes, by the way. Hey babe. Hey, what you did? Not very pog. Honestly, I understand why you did it, but like because of how you were raised, but that's some zuzzy behavior that you got going on, okay? I'm gonna go over there. I'm gonna be molding, and if you want to be here and you want to, you know, hit the whoa, do the whip and the nay nay, hey, that's on you. But I think we should take some time, walk it off, come back here, and really not be too sussy little bakas about it. End scene. End boyfriend experience. Run. I mean, this might kill a crosslord. Wait, this, I don't know if we've seen a lot of South Forest today. I think this might, yeah, this kills a crosslord. Like, a crosslord, you were playing a great game. I understand that you needed to do what you had to do to try to get back into this. This is your last dealership. Don't think that you necessarily have the, ability to play it safe there. You know what I mean? Check the logs real quick. I gotta check that east one if they had the Yaku one. slash prediction. Pay out the second place semi-believers. I mean, today's winnings aren't even that bad, right? Today's winnings aren't even that bad. What did you have? Wow! Just a whole bunch of Yakuha, and then you didn't even get into all triplets or anything? That's fair. Waiting on the 3-6 of Mafias. I thought you were going for circle tiles. I mean, we were all just playing it Super Mario Maker safe, right? Here we go. Funky Kong therapy session. ASMR. Funky Kong is your therapist. Okay. Like, and that's why I think, like, you know, because my father was pretty disapproving of me when I was growing up. Wow. And yeah, I think that's pretty shocking too. But I don't know. It sounds like you're being a little sarcastic with me right now. Okay. Funky Kong? I don't. You really take Blue Cross Blue Shield? Like, you're approved by them? Super Anonimo, thank you for the 4 months. Thank you. All right. What else were we looking at? Maybe we want to see the East 2 deal in. I just gotta peep what happened here. Yeah, you dealt in with 2 of circles. That was disgusting. All right. Yep. Probably definitely would have done the same. All right. Last game of the night, probably Friday night. I'm thinking that we just might 3 stacks on the radio. Channel Points Casino going live for the last time. Exclamation mark YouTube, almost at 6K sub-aronis. Genuinely a ridiculous milestone, so thank you so much. Twitch, if you want to follow as well. You don't have to follow right now. I understand you don't want the hot seat. Maybe I make a funny little joke about your name. You don't want that spotlight right in your face. I understand. Maybe follow after the stream or something. You know what I mean? Fluffy Moth Dev. Hey, Fluffy Moth Dev, what are you developing? Bug snacks? See, a lot of people might not be able to handle that heat, okay? A lot of people might not be able to handle that heat. You can always follow after the stream. I'm feeling good about the channel trajectory. I honestly, I gotta manage my personal life a little bit better, you know? Gotta just figure out a way to not be so tired all the time. And I don't necessarily want to drink the devil's water of caffeine, you know? I like going au naturel, you know? It's like my energy systems, my cerebral cortex. It's au naturel. We don't want any Brazil. I was gonna say Brazilians like the wax, but I was about to just commit a hate crime. I apologize. That's not what I meant to say. Jaso Man, thank you for the 9 months. Fluffy Month Dev, good tidings indeed. Good tidings. Fraz, good tidings. Solus, I also refuse to give into coffee. I know, I watched a video about how coffee, it doesn't give you more energy. It just like masks the signal that you're tired. You know what I mean? And the only mask I want to be on right now is with Jim Carrey. Okay? If I'm just gonna be honest with you, that's the only mask that I particularly enjoy. Hey, I think in society, we're already wearing enough masks. Yep. Yup. What do I want to keep here? I want to keep a Omega chunk, a pair, and a double-sided weight. I mean, this is about as good as we can get there, right? We have an Omega chunk here, a pair here, and a single tile weight. I think this can upgrade, this can blossom into a perfect Enchanten very, very easily, right? Yishun canceled in Brazil. Fuck. Oh no. But bean juice good. I will say, coffee, delicious ice cream flavor. Dude, we got some gelato after the whole zoo day. Holy guacamole. The gelato is so good. This is, I mean, oh. Someone else got the coffee bean gelato flavor. This is a shame. This is a Planet Chan. Hey, what are you taking off from LAX right now? Plana Chan. Again, not everyone can handle the heat of following, and then I comment about their username. Not everyone can handle the heat. Coffee is an amazing flavor. I just don't like what it does to my system, you know? So it's a well-oiled machine. And by that I mean it's like a barely functioning machine. I gotta get some, whatever the spiritual equivalent of WD-40 is, I gotta spray that all along my insides. Phrasing, rule 34 phrasing there. I'll just say it. It's like you want to ligma me? I'm ligmaing myself. There's no There's no safety against that. I don't know about this hand, dude. I'm like going for this hand, and as I'm going for this hand, I'm like, really? Really? I'm gonna risk the family farm on this? Really? We only want 2 pairs in a closed hand? Ah, fuck. This is, I guess, our best Kyle acceptancy right now. That's some more, right? That's Metamucil. Dude, I don't know if you ever, you know, some of the Zoomers that are watching might not know what I'm talking about there. But there's ads for this company called Mucinex, where like you take the pill or whatever and it gets rid of the mucus in your system. Adam Levin, good tidings. And they had like a custom avatar for the Mucinex, like mucus. And that guy genuinely scared me as a child. Can I get a 1 in chat if you agree? Honestly, in a sense, the Mucinex guy, kind of the like a prototype of a VTuber, you know, just 3D animated. So it's a guy, it's walking around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, sure. I guess I throw away my 1, 1, 2 shape. But like this has felt bad from start to finish. What are we having sex with me? This has felt bad from start to finish. I am very, very grateful that Right Lord just, I would have slammed the Ricci button, by the way, but Right Lord takes it. Good. That hand, I didn't want to go for it anyway. Cairo next, good tidings. But now when I'm sick, I imagine him dancing in my nasal cavity. Dancing in my nasal. Everybody's can't breathe all that well. That dude gross. That dude was genuinely very spooky, scary, and pretty gross. I'm not gonna lie. What am I, on Capitol Hill right now? Hashtag not my mucus. All right, this hand is great. Unfortunately or fortunately, we have a ton of value right now. Got a ton of value. What are we? The Hearthstone creator Trump. I know they have to share this name with the president, but you know, they're the mayor of Value Town. What do I want to see in this hand? I mean, just show me the... What? Give me the... What do I even Henry David Thoreau here? I keep this alive just in case we draw into a... just in case we draw into a 2 of bamboo. This hand's beef strong enough without the red 5 of bamboo. All right, put my money where my mouth is. I mean, we're 1 tile away from the big T. I mean, no matter how we get into Tenpai right now, I am a happy camper / happy yamper, the dog Pokemon, okay? This is face down, tiles up. That's the way I like to rough, okay? Here we go. Yummy tiles. I never played the Slender Man games. Why? Didn't need it. I never at any point was I like, oh yeah, my life's going pretty well. I could use some fear. And I think this is what it boils down to. For scary games, I'm like, nah, dude, I'm trying to feel better today. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just like struggling. I'm out here struggling on the daily, consistently. Trying to feel better right now. Oh, Amnesia, The Dark Descent. You're telling me I can experience a game where I run out of a resource? Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Action Johnson, good tidings. That is the best one. That game honestly fricked me up. That game fricked me up something fierce. I think that luckily we can still discard the 2 of circles. Northwind maybe is gonna be our pair. I am now praying for Tenpai, okay? You've heard of bowling for soup. We are now praying for Tenpai. That might be the kiss of death. I don't know if we can discard them. But if we draw into Tenpai, like, come on, this is a certified fresh Mongon on Rotten Tomatoes. Like, we have to go for it. Especially if we draw into 4 of circles, there's no way we can play safe. This is a career-ending hand, folks. It's a career-ending hand. This is so close to the effing Dora. No 4s and 5s visible. Oh, you're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this. I know, dude. We're in the dealer seat. I know. We're in the Joey Wheeler seat. I know, dude. I know. I absolutely concur, okay? Absolutely concur. And yet, at the same time, if you're crying right now, can you just vial up your tears? Send me a DM on your social media app of choice, and then I'll tell you where to send them, so I can drink them up and have some nourishment for the morning after. Okay? I'm sobbing. Do. It's not a Yusung stream unless someone's crying. That's not what I want to say. That's not what I want to say at all. Just throw the terminal tile. I was never worried. Never worried. The moan there, that's just a little bit of fan service for the people watching at home. A little bit of fan service. Okay. 5 of... Could have maybe even cheated that. I'm going inside Suji. You've heard of inside baseball, but I'm going inside Suji. Maybe could have gone 7 pairs. I don't know, dude. I just don't love our position right now. You know what I mean? I'm just not loving our position right now. Who are we? Vettel from F1, not getting pole position. Shock horror. Hey, why was the productivity tool reprimanded for being lazy? This is a joke, if you couldn't tell from my playful cadence. Why was the productivity tool reprimanded for being lazy? Because they were slacking off. I thought it was good. I thought it was pretty good. Pretty good. Y'all afraid to moan during mahjong? I'm all up in my tile's ear like, please pass. This is a story about how he was living in a green world. I mean, we could go for the half flush here. But now that I'm thinking about it for more than 2 seconds, I'm like, we should not have gone for the half flush. Why? We can accept the door. The door is a 9 of characters right now. Oh, it hurts. Oh, it hurts. That one can get a sensible chuckle. Here, hey, why was the horror movie buff also a capitalist? This is the worst fucking stream I've ever done. Why was the horror movie buff a capitalist? Because they enjoyed Chucky the dollar. Chucky the dollar, folks. Chucky the dollar. Get a load of this one. Why did Left Lord going for a half flush in the circle suit? Got to be a little bit careful here. Why did fuck? Why did the Mario Kart player? Why did the Mario Kart player not enjoy driving into the city? Because there was nowhere to baby park. How long can I do this before everyone leaves? What did, why, what do you call a basketball player that was, experiencing some emotions? Shaquille O'Feels. Okay, I like the... Can we keep that one? That one was pretty good. Shaquille O'Feels? That's pretty good. Right, Lord? This is why... This is the virtues of being ignorant. This is the virtues of playing safe. I saw that they were having a half flush. Very terrifying hand. This is why... And I enjoy watching your points go down. Katsundere, good tidings, by the way. +2 is the first ever Chat Masters. Oh, this is a pretty good one. One, 2, 3 Sanshoku. Genuine chance at a 1, 2, 3 Sanshoku. But our hands this game haven't been very good, right? Our hands revolution haven't been very good. Oh! Now my curiosity is piqued. Okay? Now my boosh has been severely amused right now. Yo, who up amusing their boosh right now? Who up booshing their worm right now? I don't even know what that means, folks. I don't even know what that means. Has anybody seen any good memes lately? Dad at the church barbecue trying to blend in with the kids. Has anybody seen any good memes recently? The last thing that I told you was the One Piece, and this is horrible, and if you have kids, genuinely turn them away because this is not safe for work. You know, the last meme that I told you about was that one character from One Piece crying, saying, "I want to live," and the text is nihilists when they get a foot job under the table at Applebee's for the first time. Like, you know, that is the last meme that I saw. I haven't been seeing a lot of memes lately. I don't know if the Northern Lion, let's kill him, let's beat him to death with hammers really counts. Bouche means mouth, by the way. Ah bon? Est-ce qu'il y a quelqu'un ici qui parle français? Katsundere this is deep lore, master. I am an obnoxious person, okay? I am a hopeless romantic. I am one of those study abroad pilled people that has actually studied abroad. Very lucky that I was able to study abroad à Paris, n'est-ce pas? Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah, no problem. Takes a pet like no problem. Crosslord, inconspicuous, full flush out of nowhere. Is there a really hard language to learn? Like, what do you think is the hardest language to learn? And I don't mean like sexiest, you know what I mean? I mean like most difficult. I will say, my parents are fighting an uphill battle, and I'm glad that they didn't fight too hard because, like, of course, as Chinese American immigrants, they want me to learn how to, like, you know, read and write Chinese. But here, writing Chinese characters is very inefficient in the sense that, like, you have to memorize a character, like the word for dog, and then that's just, you have to memorize it. There's no spelling it out. There's no helpful little hints. I mean, there are, but for the sake of argument, there's no, like, you can't spell out any given word. It's just like, hey, this intricate little picture, fucking memorize it, idiot. And then this next little intricate picture, memorize it, bozo. You know, it's very, very difficult to, like, to do it. Finnish, Icelandic, C++, Finnish goes crazy. Hey, you want to know? You want to know why studying Finnish is hard? Because I heard a lot of people don't ever finish. It's good. Genuinely pretty good. Genuinely pretty good. That's our pair. We're one tile away from Tenpai. Even got a little Tanya tucked into this hand. Cantonese is harder than Mandarin? Oh, really? I heard that Cantonese was pretty Cantonesey. Folks, we could tango all day. We could tango all day. Yeah. Give me another language, and I'll make a hopefully not insensitive remark upon it. Japanese? Oh, I actually heard Japanese is pretty Japanesey. Okay, it's the same one. Not as impressive. Please, let me just call Richie, man. Please. Oh, you're learning Tagalog? Tagalog? Can I tag along? The Yusung Lu Comedy Hour, folks. We actually have Richie, Pinfu, Tanya, Red 5 in this hand. If we draw into 4 of characters, I slam the like and subscribe button, and I squeal with pleasure, okay? Oh! That is it. That is the squeal. Richie, Pinfu, Red 5, Tanya. Show me the sumo. Show me the, I mean, no longer Ipatsu, because Reitler decided to be a little stinker and cheat, but please, free me. Free me from this corporeal realm. Swahili? Oh, I heard that one's pretty difficult. It's like running up a Swahili. Spanish? You cooking up some Spanish? What are you cooking it up in? A span? This is pan-ish. These are getting worse. These are getting worse. Squeals promised, squeals kept. Is that the? That's the presidential. Is that Biden's campaign slogan? Promises made, promises kept. Please don't run me. This is my first chance I've gotten to play Richie Pinfu all game long, all night long, folks. A lot of 5s being discarded. Oh, can we slip you sung a little bit of 3 of circles? Oh, of course I draw the 7s. Of course I draw the 7s. Think that was Trump? Oh no. Many people are saying this. Yusung's language jokes are getting worse and worse with time. Many people. Chibli, Ripley. I'm genuinely like the Dane Cook of Twitch right now. I'm just stealing Northern lines. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Binding of Isaac. We love our Chibli. We hit the sumo while plagiarizing material. H Bomber guy is gonna dedicate the next video essay to yours truly. We get that mangan. Very important that we get the mangan. We secure that bag, fellow kids. No more gaming in here. I mean, this game started on a terrible note, okay? Starting on a terrible note. What do we have? Tritone? But we have clawed our way back, folks. Just like my country, I'm young, frumpy, and dumpy. Not throwing away my shot. And the shot is, you know, every time you sit down to play a little bit of Riichi mahjong, folks. Plagiarism and you song. All right, yeah, that fucking owns. If God forbid, if I ever have a plagiarism arc, which I don't want, by the way, that's not something that I'm looking to do. You can make a video. If you make a video essay of me, please title it Plagiarism and You Song, you know? I haven't watched a lot of stand-up comedy in a while. Stand-up comedy, I mean, I used to really like stand-up comedy. And then it turns out that everyone I liked was like a horrible person. So I just was like, you know what? Maybe I just start watching, you know, Can I Beat Pokemon Emerald with just a Lunatone videos on YouTube. I'm still having a grand old parasocial time. You know what I mean? Having a grand old time watching these YouTube videos. Ooh. Used to do a lot of stand-up too. That's okay. One of my jokes, the only joke that I remember now, I mean, my style, if you can even describe it as such, was just trying to tell like fun and, you know, self-embarrassing like stories. I don't know if you're going for the half flush. I don't think that you are. I think that this style might actually deal me in, or like this could, but I don't know. You know, the story about my having a dream where my therapist was spooning me. Oh, absolutely. One joke that I remember that for some reason got a laugh that I could never, like, I don't know, like, oh, instead of Morning Wood, I get Weeping Willow. That's just like a dirty joke that somehow worked on stage. This is a good old wordplay. So I started watching Minecraft playthroughs. You know what? I decided I wanted to stop watching Minecraft playthroughs by this random man and instead watching some videos from an unregistered hyper cam. Dimitri Martin's latest Netflix special from last week is very good. Yo, Level Down. I used to love when you had to buy music off of iTunes. I used to buy a lot of stuff from Dimitri Martin specifically. And the thing about buying a stand-up song is that it's not like a regular song where you know the jokes are coming. So like and they don't stop coming. But like you know the jokes are coming. So on the second to infinity listens, it's not as good as the first time, but it's still pretty good. Did you see the April Fool's stream Fauna did? That's why she's one of the greatest VTubers of all time. Honestly, unregistered hypercam. I'm sorry? Ooh woo? Oh whoa? Red Dragon Dora Dora prevalent. I hate you. Don't ron me, bro. Thank you. This is... I get dealt the greatest hand of all time. And everybody ices me? 2 7s are gone. I'm like, I don't really know how I'm playing this hand, but I'm thinking about... Nah, fuck, I'm not thinking about anything. I mean, this is foolish, is it not? Oh, don't end me in Furriton. 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 Just, I cannot believe how stupidly I'm playing this hand. Kanye West voice, and what did I do? Act more stupidly. I mean, if you're gonna give me the chance to do this, I'll take the Chance Revolution. Now a myriad of tiles. 5 of circles, by the way. 2 or 5 of circles also get us into tempo. I hate my life right now. Oh my god. But if someone draws Red Dragon, they are dropping the Red Dragon like we're doing drugs at Coachella, right? They've got to. They got to. Green Dragon, if you ron me off of the Green Dragon, you honestly deserve it at this point. Don't think, feel. Tenpai with prevalent win, Dora Dora as the dealer. You want a tango, asshole? Yeah, you do. I mean, unlikely that like all of our tiles and our wildest, our wet and wild dreams that all of our tiles would have passed. All right, South 4. A 1 hot hand gets us out of this horrible, horrible predicament. Okay, here we go. That last hand was sent to test me. Sometimes God gives his strongest, toughest battles to his stupidest little guys. And you know what? That is me, folks. We are 1 tile away from Tenpai. The One Piece. The One Piece is real. What do we want to see? I mean, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Three of characters, and I won't call Ricci yet. Because we can upgrade that single tile weight into a double tile weight so flippin' easily it'll make your head spin. Now, a myriad of tiles send us into Tenpai. I still might not slam the like and subscribe button as soon as we see it. Ooh. Okay. There's a pair. If we draw into 8 of characters, now we have Pinfu. But 2 of the all my apes are gone, bro. All my apes gone. Okay. I mean, this hand is... You're going to play around with my heart, aren't you? You're going to play around with my heart. Oh, man. Oh, man. I mean, it's not like we're in totally dire straits. Woof. Woof, woof, woof. Arf, arf, arf. What am I doing here? I can wait on a 4, a 6, or a 5, or a 7, or an 8. Literally any tile in the bamboo suit around these get us there. Not necessarily with Pinfu on top, right? Beyonce mode, you put my Pinfu on top. But that's okay. Absolutely okay. Here's a nice little joke as we careen towards the end of the stream. What did, what was Beyonce's favorite drink? Lemonade. All right, there it is. All right, turn off the stream. Turn off the stream! Because the streamer can't bear the shame, okay? Bet you never seen that on this platform before. Trying to do something new with it. The worst Ricci I've ever seen. And there it is, folks. Whoop, there it is. There it is. Absolutely, the worst Ricci of all time. Trying to put Left Lord here in an uncomfortable situation. What? You got your overly politically opinionated uncle who's starting to open his mouth at Thanksgiving? Here we go. The damn liberal agenda. Okay. Let me tell you something about these snowflakes. This is not, oh, by the way, I should say that I'm ironic. Sometimes on the internet, it's hard to make out. Oh, and don't get me started about actually making out. Cybering, a skill indeed. Is there ever a world where I huge lose this hand? I think there is. Ooh, oh, there is a world where we. Was I not supposed to reach either? Just wait for sumo? I mean, the game's not over, but we need a... Like, it's pretty much over. We need, like, a disgusting hand. We need, like, a honeymoon to get back into this. So I cannot open my hand here. I have to go for the big bucks. I think half flush in the bamboo suit, probably the only thing that I can really do. I mean, that is a start. That is definitely a start. So what do I have to do here to get a honeymoon and get out of here? So... yeah, can't open my hand. But maybe what we can do is half flush, Ricci, half flush, half outside hand. Ricci, half flush, half outside hand. Sumo or Adora? Yeah. So unfortunately, we got to play to those outs. Don't necessarily love. I mean, Ricci Mahjong plays with your heart in a way that no other game plays with your heart. Because literally as I'm speaking the only way out into existence, it is actually happening. Usually in Ricci Mahjong, what you get is a whole heck of nothing. You know, we can even just con into a Ricci. Like, conning into a reasonable Ricci is a way forward for us. Definitely. Oh, absolutely it is. Just a casual Sanbai mod. I can't open my hand here. Direct hit Mongon on Left Lord is the only way. I can't do it. I need something a little bit more, I don't know, just like doable. You know what I mean? I need something a little more sure. I would like to call me a microphone brand the way I want to be sure right now. I mean, I maybe pawning here and going for green dragon, half flush, half outside hand. Is beef good enough? Nah, I can't, dude. I can't open up this hand. I gotta just pray. I genuinely have to. If you'll just, folks, if you'll just join me in some ritualized prayer right now, that would certainly be helpful. Dora tile, in one ear and out the other. Here we go. Left Lord pawning the Dora. That's fine. If Left Lord wins with a 1,000-point hand, it literally does not matter whether they win with a 1,000-point hand or a 10,000-point hand, right? We're still in the we're still in the Shadow Realm here for sure. This is a good cult. Yup. One of the few phrases that we've started to say around these parts. What else can we hope for? I mean, we can hope that Left Lord gets pulverized into smithereens, right? Can hope that Left Lord deals into a Yakuma, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. What do I want to see? Oh man, I can't see any more of these. Half flush, half outside hand. Holy fuck. Pure double sequence. Yeah, oh, but these are both dead. Con into 4 Dora. Con into 4 Dora doesn't happen. Con into 2 Dora. Half flush. No, I can't open this hand, man. I genuinely can't. So this is dead as a pair. Fair enough. Now we're 1 tile away from Ricci yet again. That's fine. That's fine. Red 5 of bamboo still exists. Ricci, green dragon, half flush. This is at least a mahjong. If we sumo, it's a Hanemon. If we sumo, it is a Hanemon, and we get out of here. Please, dude. Please. I'm begging you. You want me to bark and meow for you? Meow. Ruff. Meow. I can't do the pig noise. I don't have a powerful inhale. I can't. I'll do the cow noise. You think I won't debase myself for a chance? At the 8 of bamboo? Please. Ah! Mods disable clips. I mean, oh man. Do I not call Ricci there? I have to call Ricci there. Mods disable clips. Or Adora, you know? Pig noises weren't good enough. Damn. Oh, that's cruel, man. Oh, that is cruel. Oh, that is cruel. And yet, feels good to be alive. At the same time, that pain, but reminds us that we're all human, okay? Folks, that's gonna do it for today's stream. Make sure to follow if you want afterwards. Not everyone can handle the spotlight. We're gonna be back Wednesday and Friday at 3 p.m. PST. Wow. We're definitely gonna be playing some more, finishing up Bowser's Fury. A lot of cute cats in that one. Luna Leaf, thank you for 5 gifted subs. That is obscenely kind. Thank you so much for your support. I sincerely appreciate it. Again, very, very kind. Friday, not sure what we're gonna be doing, but something Zuzzy for sure. Got a lot of silly little games that have been released on Steam recently. Exclamation mark YouTube almost at 6K. It would certainly you know be a huge milestone for everyone. So sincerely appreciate everyone that's subscribed so far. Please take care of yourself, okay? I'm having a little trouble taking care of myself right now, but don't let the, like we can both try to take care of ourselves, fucking together, you know? Caramel Sunday, thank you for the Twitch Prime as well. I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you. All right, folks, I'll see you in the exclamation mark Discord immediately after this. Government Pants, methamphetamine, Solace, Government Pants. I said you twice, Government Pants. Oh, and you made me look like a fool. Fraz, Hedgehogs Go Quack, Lolbet, Girl Luigi, Commandy-chan, Luna Leaf, X-Kazuto. I never know whether to say the X. Shinzetsu, Oishi, Wired Red. Good tidings, by the way. And aloha to you as well. Damsel Distress, Ardusk, Kale the Noise, Fluffletown, Archaea Basil, Ardusk, thank you for the Prime as well. That is very, very kind. It's very, very kind. I'll see you in the Discord. Please take care of yourself, okay? Talk to you soon. Bye.